Title: RNC says no way, José. To Hutchinson's call for alterations to loyalty pledge amid Trump's legal circus. TLDR. In a recent hot potato scenario, the Republican National Committee, RNC, declined an attempt from Hutchinson, the former governor, to modify the party's loyalty pledge amidst Trump's legal drama. Hutchinson, currently with about 1% voter appeal, expressed concerns about blindly supporting a potential nominee, who might just end up being a convicted felon, hinting at Trump's recent 37-count federal indictment. However, the RNC declared it was not going to deal with hypotheticals and insisted on respect for the decisions of Republican primary voters. Full scoop. In what can only be described as a bureaucratic version of a food fight, the Republican National Committee, RNC, essentially slammed the door on Hutchinson's attempt to tweak the party's loyalty pledge amidst the ongoing legal circus surrounding former President Trump. You're probably wondering, why would Hutchinson even bother? Hutchinson, who is polling at a whopping 1%, not an error, according to most recent polls, is concerned about the prospect of being forced to back a potential nominee who may wind up being a convicted felon. He's particularly concerned about a certain someone who recently had a 37-count federal indictment unsealed earlier in the week. Can you guess who he's talking about? The former governor argues, "I'm not going to vote for him if he's a convicted felon, I'm not going to vote for him if he's convicted of espionage, and I'm not going to vote for him if he's convicted of other serious crimes. And I'm not going to support him." Is that the sound of gloves hitting the ground? Hutchinson isn't just firing shots in the dark, though. He's also planning to reach out to some of his fellow primary opponents about making a similar request. Will he find any takers? That remains to be seen. In response to Hutchinson's plea for changes, the RNC was as diplomatic as a chainsaw. The committee declined to make any alterations to the debate requirements, with the committee stating it is not dealing with hypotheticals on Trump's legal fate. The RNC's message is clear: respect the decision of Republican primary voters and support the eventual nominee. Other candidates have had their say too. For example, a spokesperson for former Vice President Mike Pence's team didn't outright dismiss Hutchinson's proposal. Meanwhile, Chris Christie has said he will not support Trump if he is the nominee, but would sign the pledge just to participate in the debate. Larry Elder and Perry Johnson were more straightforward in their support for the existing pledge. What does all this mean for the RNC and its candidates? For starters, the loyalty pledge is causing more controversy than the latest season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Additionally, candidates must secure 1% in at least 3 polls and accumulate 40,000 individual donors, among other requirements, to participate in the RNC's first sanctioned debate. However, the million-dollar question is, can the RNC maintain its neutrality given Trump's legal predicament and the divisive loyalty pledge? Or will this just be another episode in the never-ending political drama? As we head into another gripping week in the political arena, the final and most pressing question remains, will the loyalty pledge be the RNC's Achilles heel, or could it instead strengthen party unity?